In 1997, Washington, D.C. and its monuments played host to thousands over the three-day 4th of July weekend. Visitors attended Independence Day celebrations throughout the capital. By Monday morning, July 7th, the holiday was officially over. Inhabitants of the Georgetown section of D.C. were just waking up to face the work week. At 5:15 a.m., the day shift supervisor at a popular coffee shop arrived to prepare for the onslaught of rush hour. She was surprised to see the night manager's car in the parking lot. The shop should have been closed at 8 p.m. the previous night. She found the lights still on, the music playing, and fresh pastries behind the counter.
Hello?
Yet no one seemed to be there, and the shop hadn't been thoroughly cleaned. She checked the shift schedule to see who was working the night before.
Katie?
She headed toward the back room, searching for her colleagues or some sort of
Katie?
explanation.
Katie?
There, she found the slaughtered bodies of the night crew.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
She fled the shop and flagged down the first vehicle she saw, a city bus. The driver called the police.
Yeah.
By dawn, the D.C. Metropolitan Police had sealed the shop and began to process the scene. A shoe print found by the front door did not match the soles of any of the victims, nor the day managers.
Show you back here. Okay.
3 employees were killed by multiple gunshots. Night manager Katie Mahoney, age 24. 18-year-old Aaron David Goodrich. And Emery Allen Evans, age 25. The victims had apparently been caught in the middle of their cleanup routine sometime after closing at 8 p.m. Katie Mahoney, who sustained most of the gunfire, was apparently still holding her keys when she fell. To Metropolitan Police Detective James Trainham, the wanton violence seemed like an act of personal vengeance.
When I first learned of how the bodies were positioned and the number of shots that had been inflicted on Katie, one of the initial theories was it was a domestic, that she had had a fight with a boyfriend and ex-boyfriend. The other 2 were in the back room, giving them some privacy. She had gone to the back, followed by the boyfriend, and he exploded, shot her multiple times, and then shot them as they tried to come to her assistance.
6 spent casings and 4 slugs from a .380 semi-automatic were collected from the floor. In the ceiling over the safe, they discovered one of 3 slugs from a .38 revolver. Multiple shots from 2 different guns suggested at least 2 gunmen. Detective Trainham now theorized that it might have been a robbery gone horribly wrong.
When we found out that there were 2 guns and that there was a shot to the ceiling above the safe, which is typically a warning type shot, then that's when we started looking at commercial robbery. Now, was it totally conclusive that that made it a robbery? No, absolutely not.
If it was a robbery attempt, the gunmen had likely panicked since they left empty-handed. The cash drawers were untouched, and there were no signs the safe had been tampered with. A receipt showed that one of the employees purchased a pound of coffee at 8:40, which meant they were likely still alive 40 minutes after the shop had closed. Detectives spoke to one witness who stopped by the shop at about 9:15 the previous evening. He saw the 2 male employees inside, cleaning. but the door was locked, so he left, assuming it was closed. Several other would-be customers told detectives that they had visited the store moments later at around 9:30.
Then at 9:30, we had actually two groups of people independently walk up to the front door. The door was unlocked. They walked right on in. They looked around. They could see that the store was in the process of being cleaned up, but there was nobody there. So they figured that people were in the back, and they left at that time. So we figured, based on that sort of information, that the murders occurred between 9:15 and 9:30.
But the day shift manager told the detective that when she arrived in the morning, the front door was locked. The back door had been locked as well. There was no way to lock them without a key. If it was an inside job, she had a good idea of who it might be.